That's why I smoke, because it helps me breathe. All around my body and not just using the 2 lungs that we've got. So my breathing is opened up completely. I can breathe as a human is supposed to breathe. And the warm air from that opens up the channel every time I take a drag of it. See, smoking has got to go all the way around the body. To fulfill its natural path. It would go through the brain and trigger off the endorphins and stuff like that, but now I can breathe all around my body, which means that we should be able to breathe not through our mouths really. It passes through our nose and through our ears, the air. But God's opened me up. And both nasal passages should be operating together in harmony. But because our sin-tainted brain presses all the wrong buttons, we end up with phlegm that we have to cough out. Now that coughing out is natural and it's good for you. But to be able to breathe properly, both nostrils, and it opened me up. And then all of a sudden I found that I could, with a lot of coughing and spluttering, actually keep getting deep breaths. And it was like, when I smoked my spliff, I'd light it like this, take a big drag of it, and suck it as deep into my lungs as I could to get the benefits of the bleeding cannabis, or when I used to use the legalised illegal. I found that if I pushed it through as hard as I could in my lungs, that actually I'd bypass any coughing and that, and I'd sort of get the best buzz. But every time I was doing that, my lungs, the air was pushing out one way and being sucked in the other way. And the process, me coughing stuff out, every time I coughed stuff out, I was freeing up a tube at the opposite end of the body, because the body works in a complete circle. That's taken me 10 seconds to do. A month ago that would have taken me a week to do. But eventually all that clearing out has only restored my body to be what it would be like if it weren't being led and dominated by my sin-tainted brain. Because I've been able to detach from it now, And as I say, I'm operating from the feminine side of my brain, which takes me out of thinking like a man, and I ain't got then to think about a man's problems, as I always have done. And in the process, it means that I've freed up the whole of my body to be accessed, going back as though it was sinless in its first state. And now, even though I'm the shape that I am, I know that we as human beings are not the shape that we're meant to be. And I'm on the journey that you're on in regards to what you're watching. I don't know how this is all going to unfold. What you're going to see, I don't know. I sat down here to watch a previous video, and all of a sudden I'm doing this. So this is my job. Now I'm showing you in very practical terms what I've been able to do. A lot of praying, a lot of faith had to be done and said and taken for me to be able to swallow that this could possibly be a reality, this sort of what's going on. But the Book of Mormon is my job to promote that, because it is what it says it is on the cover, another testament of Jesus Christ. In the meantime, this is a bit like me having come out of the doctors telling you what the doctor done to make me better. And everything about me is down to earth now, okay? That even though this is a weird and strange thing you're watching, now that I'm able to do it, all I've had to do is take into account that the kingdom of heaven exists within me. And it does, it exists in our hearts, that's where it is. That's where all this is coming from. It's coming from my heart and not my head. I couldn't hold this in my head. That's the problem with men there. They think their brain's big enough to absorb stuff and then keep wanting more. But they'll never be satisfied. Not with a sin-tainted brain. It'll keep saying, yeah, but. Even if you're showing them miracles and wonders of the universe. And I'm like, I'm a bloke, but that's not there anymore. I'm not thinking like a bloke. I'm thinking like a woman would think. And that frees me up then to be who I really am, which is a loving, caring father and grandfather and friend to people. I love my family, most of all. But I love everyone I can love. I've got loads and loads of friends, people I've met over the years. Here in Northampton, people know me as Jesus John. I'm alright with that. I did spend a year with my name changed by deed poll to Johnny Jesus is Lord, but I changed it back again because the council kept harassing me, but that don't matter. Here we are now in 2022, a couple of days after Her Majesty was laid to rest, God bless her. I'm an ex-British soldier. My number's 243-68571. I came out of an exemplary service record, and in my mind I never left the army. I know that there's a tough world out there, and I've got a role to play in helping change it. But I'm a man of peace. I'm a man who cares about everyone that I can care about. It's genuine. I've got no hidden agendas. I don't need anything from anyone. God's looked after me brilliantly with my family and my friends. And I don't doubt that there'll be plenty more of these videos coming out as time goes on. They're on YouTube. I'm sticking them on YouTube now on my channel, but my name's John Cox. I don't know how you'll access it, But in a way, this is me winding down. This is the shortest video I've done in a long time. It's only 11 or 12 minutes at the moment. And I feel that it's coming to a conclusion. That I've laid my case out. I've said who I am. I've told you what I'm doing. It's up to you whether you believe it or not. I know it's as a work of God. I know there will be many people who see this video and they'll break out in tears of joy. This is real. This is all real. Jesus Christ is Lord. Don't listen, men, don't listen to the fucking voice in your head, okay? Listen to your heart. Whoever you are, thanks for watching. Jesus.